Hey, Ted. I just want to first thank everybody for coming, all right, to the February Student of the Month and Scholar Athlete of the Month. Great to have everybody, all right, great showing. Thanks, Ms. Riley, all right, Mr. Harris for joining us too. So I just want to quickly explain how we get here, okay, because it really does speak volumes of the students you see in front of us. So every month, Ms. Hain, who talks back there, she's very modest, but she kind of actually runs the show, sends an email out to the staff, and then the entire staff sends nominations for the Student of the Month. And there's one per grade, but honestly, we get 10s for each grade. I mean, there's a good amount that comes in. Then they go to a committee, Student of the Month committee, where they then kind of vote on the candidate for that month, okay? So, you know, and we have like a plethora of students that really come through to the committee. So it just speaks that much more to when they actually get nominated. So they'll be here today. The nominating teachers will come up. They'll talk about each student. We have the two swim coaches here to talk about our athletes. Chief is here to take some pictures. The pictures will be up in the lobby all through March, right, until we do it again at the end of that month. So, so congratulations. So I'm going to go through real quick the students that are here with us this morning, right, and then the nominating teacher will come up for each grade. We also incorporated a few months ago a faculty member of the month also, okay? So in that case, it's kind of reversed. These students fill out nominations, they do them in their homerooms, they come to us, right? And then there's kind of another committee, and we vote on the teacher. In this case, it was Diana DiMaggio who nominated, Mr. McLaughlin there. So also a great thing we've kind of incorporated. So real quick, our freshman Student of the Month is Samantha Shemlock over here, right? You can say right now. All right. Our sophomores, Cassidy Gonzalez. Junior, Ray Conway. And our senior is Sage Redding. Our two athletes, who Mr. Claus will talk about after we go through the Students of the Month, are Hunter Jensen and Madison Smith. Right. Congrats, everybody. So first, Diana and Mr. McLaughlin, if you could come up here, please. Right. This is where we reverse it. So usually it's the teacher talking about the students. Now with this, we have the student kind of talking about the teacher, all right? I'll say
I picked Mr. McLaughlin for Student of the Month, or Teacher of the Month, because he's a short student. But because I had a lot of stuff going on in the beginning of the year, and I had him as a gym teacher, and he kind of helped me out through a lot of it. And I would have a lot of stuff going on. He always kind of checked and made sure I was okay, and I don't know, it was cool. It made me feel bad. But I don't know. Yeah, that's it. I don't know.
Mr. McLaughlin's also an integral part of our new bocce team. We just had our first match last week. Went over great. We had Pencrest and Strathaven here, and Mr. McLaughlin's kind of running the show with the new bocce team. So it worked out great. We had a great showing, right? So, so now, Ms. Catino, if you could come up with Samantha Shemlock, please. This is our freshman Student of the Month.
Okay, I nominated Samantha for Student of the Month for a couple reasons. First of all, I have her in Honors English, and she is doing such a fantastic job in that class. She always wants to know how she can improve upon her performance. And speaking of performance, she had the highest grade in the class this past week when we did our Shakespeare abridged performances. The kids had to condense Romeo and Juliet into 5 minutes, and she had a 96 on it, which really isn't that much of a surprise because she also is in Interboro Theater. So if you want to come see her on stage, the show is Anything Goes, April 14th and 16th, 2016. Yes, so she's also involved in a lot of other activities here at Interboro. She's an athlete, she does field hockey and lacrosse, and she's also very musical. She's in concert band, jazz band, and marching band. Right? Yes, all of those things. So she does an excellent job in all of those, and I'm really excited that she wants to be the month because she really deserves it. So.
Congrats, Sam. Our sophomore winner, Cassidy Gonzalez, nominated by Ms. Lynch.
Okay, I have a cheat sheet. I tend to babble. Cassidy is the reason I love my job. Cassidy arrives to class ready to learn and participate every day. From the minute she enters the room, greeting me with an enthusiastic hello, she is present and eager to soak up every ounce of information we're covering. She asks questions and offers input constantly. Ironically, she's in my last period English class, and it's not so easy to be this awesome at the end of the day. I can only imagine what you're like in the morning. Is this what you're like in the morning? She is the reason we all do this job. I mean, you are.
That's Cassidy. Our junior winner, Ray Conway, nominated by Mr. Lavery. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Mr. Lavery, and I'm more excited than ever because Ray, he's not just awesome, he's metal. He's a heavy metal fan, and I'm a big fan of him. He carries my first period. He missed the Keystones by a couple points, but he's tenacious. He asks for help. He keeps going the extra mile, much like these his fellow students here in the morning, ready to go. And I'm fortunate I beat my fellow teachers to it. A lot of us, according to Mrs. Hain, we're going to nominate you because you're a great guy. Just keep up the good work. Thank you very much for all your effort.
It's actually how I met Ray. Little secret, I was a big Megadeth, Iron Maiden fan. Little secret, I know. Ray wears some of those shirts, so that's how we kind of made a little match too, right? Dad's got Judas Priest tattooed on his ACDC here next month. I'll be there. I will be there, as will Mr. Barrett. Right, he'll be with me. So, our senior winner, Sage Redding, nominated by two people, Ms. Oded and Ms. Ladislaw.
So we've coached Sage for cheerleading for the past 4 years. We've unfortunately both never had her in classes, but she's always been in higher level classes. Her grades have always been great. Flip it so they get a picture. She's just a great kid. She's always willing to help others. She is always positive. We're gonna miss her a lot. She got into Penn State, Maine, Temple, and Duquesne. She also plays other sports. Her grades are, she's made, I think, honor roll both marking periods this year. We're just really sad to see her go, but we love her.
As Ladislaw said, we've had her for 4 years. She's my last Reading, so it's particularly sad for me as well. But she's a natural born leader. She's always willing to help out. She's very calm, cool, and collected with our other girls on the squad. And just in general, for all 4 years, she's actually been super talented and a super person. And she's well-rounded, amazing, and we're just really gonna miss her a lot. So.
Now Mr. Claus will come up, and we're going to switch to our student scholar athletes of the month too. So Mr. Claus.
I say this every month that I come up here. We have two great scholar athletes. Not only are these two individuals great athletes, in this case both in the swimming pool, but they're also great ambassadors of our school. They're excellent mentors in the classroom, and it's my pleasure. Before I introduce them, I'm going to bring up both coaches, Coach Jackson and Coach Jenkins, if you could come up. Because I'm going to introduce them both. They decided they want to present both people together. So before I introduce them, I'll call up both coaches. And I can't say enough about them. They do an excellent job in the school here, but what they do in the pool and what they do in their leadership roles, these two are going to elaborate on that. So I'd like to call up the male student athlete of the month, Hunter Jensen. And the female student scholar athlete of the month, Madison Smith.
Okay, both swimmers, I'm fortunate to have our freshmen. They both demonstrate a strong work ethic in their practices at the pool. Hunter, he's undefeated in the Del Valle League in the individual medley and breaststroke. And Madison is undefeated in the individual medley and helped be one of the driving forces to bring us to the girls winning the All Del Valle. So it's been a pleasure to have both of them on the team, and I'm hopefully looking forward to having them for 3 more years.
even though Hunter might be going to another school, that they're Malvern Prep. We wish him the best if he does decide to go. But in a way, we hope he stays because we really need him. And another reason why they were nominated was because even though they're freshmen, with the other children that are on the team, they're always lending a helping hand, showing them techniques that they know because they swim all year round actually. So it's been an honor to be able to work with these two young students, and we look forward to having our swim team grow with them as well. Thank you guys very much.
Before we wrap up, just a few more things. I would be remiss if we don't always thank Ms. Hain. This happens because of her, okay? So everything you see is really through Ms. Hain. She likes to hide out back there, but we got to give her her accolades. Also, real quick, just kind of seconding Mr. Claus's sentiments. There's a lot of things that get these students here, and it's not simply just grades. These are well-rounded students that really embody what Interboro Pride's all about. I mean, it's the grades, it's their character, it's their school spirit, it's their services to our schools, it's the way they are with their peers, their their teachers rather, not colleagues. So there's really a lot that encompasses what happens here today. So, and that speaks to them and also their support from you guys. Right? So that that doesn't happen by themselves. So we appreciate having them. We also appreciate families like this in our district. Right? There's a lot of good things here, and we just like to recognize them. That's a great phone call I get to make every month because as assistant principal, they're not always so great. But and I can tell by your reaction sometimes you don't know what it's going to be either. But it is one I really do look forward to every month. So again, thanks for coming. Glad to have you, and have a great weekend. All right, thanks.